Hi everyone, and welcome back to Wandering Wild. I'm so glad you could join me today for Misunderstood Monday, and today we're going to be talking about the Virginia opossum. Okay, so the Virginia opossum has the scientific name Didelphis virginiana. Now, sometimes this animal is called by the word opossum, how it's spelled, or just possum more commonly. Originally, it was called the opossum based on a Native American word for white animal, but over the years the O was dropped, also because there's a similar species of marsupials over in Australia that are also called possums, even though the two are not related. These mammals are found all over North America, mostly in the east, and have been moved upwards even as much as Toronto, Canada. Now, the average possum lives to be about 2 years old or 3 in captivity, and the females can have up to 3 litters a year of 3 to 6 babies. However, they can have as many as 13 at one time. Opossums are very important for our ecosystem. They're omnivorous scavengers and eat on things such as bugs, snails, slugs, lizards, small rodents, and even eggs. Now, they're excellent climbers, so often they'll climb trees in order to get to their food. However, they choose not to sleep in trees and instead use burrows they find on the ground or in small holes or even under bushes. Possums are nocturnal, meaning they sleep during the day and come out at night. Because of this, they have an excellent sense of smell, but very poor eyesight. Okay, now that you know a little bit about the possum, let's talk about why they're misunderstood. So often people get the impression that possums are just a pest. They dig through your garbage, or they chase your cat, or in my case, the cat chases the possum. But they just aren't seen for what they truly are. They're kind of ugly, they have a bald tail, they kind of look like a rodent, and we don't like that. We tend to like pretty creatures, big, large creatures, things with fur, pretty feathers. There's actually a word for this. So animals such as things like bears or lions or deer, those are called charismatic megafauna. And we love those animals because they look cuddly and warm and pretty, and they don't kind of make us feel unsafe, even though a lion isn't really the safest animal. But instead, you have some animals like snakes or possums or rats that though some people do love them, more often than not, people are going to shy away from them because they're not pretty, they don't look cuddly, and so forth. So that's kind of one of the main problems for the possum. So I'm going to tell you 10 facts to help you better understand the possum and understand why they're so important to our environment. Fun fact number 1. Possums have a natural immunity to rabies. In fact, possums are 8 times less likely to carry rabies than a wild dog. Fun fact number 2. Possums are partially or at least completely immune to the venom from many snakes, such as cottonmouths, rattlesnakes, and other pit vipers. Fun fact number 3. Since possums are omnivores and they're opportunistic feeders, they're going to pretty much eat whatever they can find, whether that be bugs, insects, roadkill, table scraps, garbage. And not only that, but they have a very high need for calcium. So when they eat things like roadkill, they're going to consume the skeleton as well. So basically, possums are the sanitation workers of the wild. Fun fact number 4. Possums are smart. Now, most people, when they think about a possum, they're pretty convinced that they're not the sharpest knives in the drawer. And where this may be true overall, possums excel in some key areas. First off, possums have an excellent ability to hide and then find food. In studies, they've actually been shown to be able to find the food they've hidden better than rabbits, cats, dogs, and rats. Also, they have a strange ability to get through a maze. They're better than rats and cats at this. Fun fact number 5. Possums excel at pest control. So not only do they eat insects and pests and things, they also compete with them, especially cockroaches and rats. They compete with these animals for food and have been known to kill them if they come into their territory. Fun fact number 6, possums have thumbs. So a possum has an opposable thumb or hallux on their rear feet, so technically their toes, but they use these opposable thumbs to help with climbing. Primates and possums are the only animals with opposable first digits. Fun fact number 7, possums have prehensile tails. So what this means is that their tail can hold weight. Now, possums don't hang upside down from their tails like many people believe. However, they do use it for climbing, and they'll even use it to wrap around bundles of sticks or twigs for their burrows. Because they use this appendage constantly and consciously, we believe that this means they use it like a fifth appendage or another hand. Fun fact number 8. Possums have great pupils. So when you look at a possum, what you mostly see is just a black eye, which automatically you think means they can't see very well. But what you're actually seeing is an entire pupil. This is believed to be an adaptation for their nocturnal existence, allowing in more light. Fun fact number 9. Possums have 50 teeth. That's the most of any mammal. Fun fact number 10. Natural defenses. Possums will do just about anything to avoid predation. They may growl, bark, urinate, defecate, belch, anything. But when all else fails, they play possum. So what this is an involuntary response similar to fainting, where they fall over and they become completely stiff. They bare their teeth and start salivating, and their glands also start to secrete a foul-smelling fluid. This makes them appear dead. They can do this for up to 4 hours, and often it will deter a predator who's looking for a warm meal, thinking that this animal has been dead for a while. And finally, an 11th fun fact is that a male possum is called a Jack, a female possum is called a Jill, and a baby possum is called a Joey, just like a kangaroo, because possums are marsupials, and they are the only marsupial found in North America. So yes, they have a pouch and their babies live in it. Thank you for joining me here today on Wandering Wild. I hope you enjoyed learning all about the possum. As always, my sources are found in the description box below, and if you liked it, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. I'll see you on Wednesday for another Wild Wednesday, and as always, stay wild and never stop wondering.